Does Microsoft Teams phone system do custom call reporting? Maybe you're looking for Microsoft Teams phone system right now, and that's a big question you have. Well, the answer is unfortunately no. There's not an easy way to do custom call reports for Microsoft Teams phone system. So if you have a sales team and the sales manager wants to be able to pull different reports at different points in time, there isn't really a module just native within Microsoft Teams that they can easily do that. But there are a couple workarounds for that, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. But before I get too far ahead of myself, if you like my recommendations on the best service providers that your company should be quoting for dial tone for Microsoft Teams phone system, that would be like Operator Connect or Direct Routing as a Service, ways to get a calling plan for Microsoft Teams phone system. If you'd like my recommendation on the best companies to use for that, absolutely reach out and contact me, send me an email, give me a call. More information on that at the end of the video. I will definitely help your company make a lot better decision in a fraction of the time. Also, really quick, get yourself one of these Aerocom hats. I'm giving them away for free on this video. It's a new era hat, super high quality. Make sure you watch to the end of the video to learn how to get yourself one of these. Okay, so there's two ways for you to get custom call reports for Microsoft Teams phone system. The first way is to use Power BI to create the custom call reports. So even though it's not a simple module on Microsoft Teams to be able to do it yourself, if you do have somebody within the company who has knowledge of Power BI, you can create your own custom call reports within Power BI. But if you're like me, you're really scared as soon as the word Power BI comes up, because I have no idea what Power BI or how to work Power BI or to do it and all that stuff. And the thought of your sales manager coming in and saying every single week, hey, I want to create a new report that I haven't created before that does this. I have this idea and I want to do that with the reports. Or maybe HR coming in and going, hey, can you pull a report that shows me this, this, and this? You know, that's not really going to work too well, because Power BI is something that you would do every once in a while and create a report, and then you use that same report a bunch of times so that you don't have to go back into Power BI and constantly change it, right? Because maybe you have one person in your company who's familiar with it, who can do it, and they don't want to be doing that on the fly all the time. So what do you do if you don't want to use Power BI? Well, you do the second option, which is use a direct routing as a service provider for the dial tone for your Microsoft Teams phone system. And what that means is that they will be powering your Teams phone system experience with their business cloud phone system solution. So you're really getting their cloud phone system solution that's injecting your Microsoft Teams phone service with dial tone and phone numbers and all that good stuff. And because of that, all the custom call reporting is available on their cloud phone system, because their cloud phone system can do all that custom reporting stuff. So the only disadvantage of that is that you have to go to that third party's admin portal to pull the reports, but you can pull reports all the time, any way you want. So as long as your sales manager or HR person has access to pull reports, they can go into that portal, customize any report they want anytime, have it emailed to them every single week, all kinds of cool stuff. So that second way is probably the easiest way to do it if you have some people within the company who might want to pull different reports at different points in time. All right, so hope that helped. Again, if you like my recommendation on the best direct routing as a service providers to quote for your company, because there's a bunch of them out there, and you definitely want to know which have the best reputation for service quality and customer service. You don't want to just quote random ones. Reach out and contact me. I've been a broker in this industry for over 20 years, so I know all the best companies to use, and I'll ask you about some requirements that your company has, and based on those requirements, I'll pair you up with the best companies to quote for your organization. I'll also introduce you to the right people at those companies to work with, and I'll also oversee the quoting process to make sure your company gets the best pricing. So overall, you're going to make a lot better, more informed decision with a fraction of the time invested from you. And my company, I won't charge you a dime for my broker services. The service providers actually pay me my broker fee, so your company doesn't have to pay me anything. So there's no excuse not to at least reach out and give it a try, right? Okay, so how do you get one of these hats? Well, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and then leave a comment in the comment section down below. Maybe ask me a question, make a comment on the video, tell me something you want me to make a video on in the future, anything like that. And I'm gonna pick my favorite comment from this video and send you one of these cool new Aerocom New Era hats. These are super high quality, great. I love New Era hats. I wear these hats all the time. So get yourself one. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.